Oh, this is weird with this new light. Actually, I don't usually have a light right here in my face. Go. We'll get used to it. Good things. I'm taking a big bag of chicken. That's pretty easy. The other side now. Easy. All right. Some gunk on this chicken too. Probably need a little piece of paper towel. There we go. All right. In here. All right. Hey, what's going on, y'all? How you doing? What's up? Dran? Playing hockey? Hopefully getting pumped for the hockey season. I'm just breaking down some chicken here. Probably gonna move over to ribs here very soon. Just taking my time. Using my knife. Just breaking things down, right? Trying to get as close to this as I can. I'll be very clear here, guys. I'm definitely not a professional. Alright, let's get to this. There we go. Right in through that ball joint. Right in here. Keep going through. There we go. Simple chicken leg. Ooh, someone's talking. What are you guys saying over here? Oh, thanks, dude. Yeah. So my thought right now is I got a bunch of Costco chickens right here. And you guys can jump over to my channel. I have tons of barbecue recipe videos on my channel. But where Halloween's coming up, the main thing I wanted to do was get these. I'm gonna get these chicken wings just like this. I'm probably gonna season them in something that's like a darker style rib rub. And I was going to inject them with hot sauce and do like bat wings or something. No, I'm not from the USA, Stanley. I'm from Canada, but I love just Southern style barbecue, specifically Texas. But I'm up here on the far East Coast. What's going on, Stanley, man? And what's my favorite seasoning? I really enjoy tons of different types of seasonings. Specifically, I like, right now I'm using Saucy Chicken by Royal Nova Company pretty consistently on my chickens. And, you know, there's so many different seasonings out there. I can't speak for just one. A different example, Louisiana Cajun Dry Rub by Maritime Madness. I feel weird saying this on a live because it sounds like I'm just doing a script for one of my videos. But there's so many, okay, to give you a little more detail, I'm based in Atlantic Canada, and we really have so many different seasoning companies here that make fantastic products, both hot sauce, barbecue sauce, and just barbecue seasoning. So I kind of jump all over the place. I mean, I got Coastal Cookhouse that I use. They're local here. Who else? Nurple hot sauces. There's Rudy's hot sauce, the Spicy Boys. Who else makes hot sauce here? Actually, not even hot sauce, dry rubs. I mean, South Shore Sea Salts is another company I really, really enjoy their products. They make, as you can tell, sea salts, but there's different types of sea salts that they make. And they really are versatile and lend so well to barbecue that I really enjoy it. So there we are. We're aiming for that little ball joint right there. So who's that? What's up? Governor, what's up, dude? How you doing? Hope you're out here eating some good food today. That's that. That's that. All right, let's just go right through that. So I was mentioning earlier, I really wanted to do some Halloween recipes coming up. So I chopped up this. I'm going to do all 3 of these chickens this way, breaking them all down. But by doing it like this, what I'm going to have is I'm going to inject these with hot sauce and hit them with like maybe a coffee or charcoal infused dry rub. And hopefully that will really help me, make it look like it's actually a bat wing. I thought that was a pretty cool idea. If I wanted to take it down further, I would just follow through on this seam right here. This fat seam. Basically, when you're breaking down a chicken, that's what you do is you follow fat seams. And if you just touch right in here, I know you guys can't, but there is a ball joint right in here. Right in there. Let me see if I can crack it. There it is. It just cracked right in through here. Now, anyway, I'm mangling up all this skin and everything. I gotta chill out. All right, now we got the chicken breasts on the carcass. This is the part I'm not the best at, but we'll just try it. What are you saying there, Stanley? What's up, Sam White? Hope you're doing great. Business related to barbecue meat should be done in the United States, specifically Texas, not in Canada. Ooh, that's a harsh comment to make, my man. Unfortunately, I don't know how to say this correctly, but we just do it a little bit better up here, right? So it's one of those kind of situations. Anyway. Yeah, I like running, I have a 225 gallon tank, but they would have plasma cut it to make the firebox. So I have a 180 gallon offset smoker that I like to use. So pretty good barbecue, man. I also have just the basics, the pellet smoker, the charcoal grill, all that kind of stuff. All that stuff's still part of my regiment, but you know what's up. There we go. Come in through down here. Oh, I didn't take out the wishbone, did I? Worse things have happened. I'll cut around that at the end. There we go. Now, I'm not a professional. I'll be very, very clear about this. So I can only do so well cleaning off these carcasses. I'll do my best though. And then I'm just going to keep the rest of the carcass together and I'm going to use it to make a stock. So I'm not losing out. You don't have to worry about that. Trying not to anyway. There we go. Perfect. I can just use my finger even, get right down against that. Oh, that might have actually been a bad idea. Oh yeah, it was. That didn't work out. That left a lot of extra meat on there. Well, again, worse things have happened. Coming right in underneath. There we go. just almost mangling this bird at this point to get these chicken breast off. A little bit of bone came up through there. I should be able to pull it off here soon. I feel like I'm starting it a little too early. Yeah, I am. Shoot. Worst things have happened, though. Let's go right through. Oh, she's still on there. Let's put her down. Just slice her out. That'll be a little easier. All right. Yeah, and that's for me not taking out that wishbone, right? There it is. There we go. Like I said, I left a little bit of extra meat on. I didn't actually mean to, but I was being greedy. Started pulling it a little bit early. There's the inside of the carcass. We got all this extra fat. I'm gonna set this back in the bag and I'll seal that up and make a soup stock with this. Now, in here we got a little bit of a wishbone. Where is it? There it is. I don't have the finesse really to take that away. Just cut it through it. There we go. Slice that right down. All this butcher paper's getting all mangled up from letting it move around. All right, there we go. Holy cow. All right, so I didn't want the skin on this anyway, so we're gonna take this right off of that. And again, we're gonna set that all back in our bag. So I'm gonna use that for soup stock. Pull off that little tendon as well. I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Just pulling that all off, cleaning it up. And there you go. A chicken breast. Pretty straightforward. All right, what are you saying over here? You knew a girl from Texas, eh? There you go. Cliff, I'd love to go to Texas for some real barbecue. It'd be absolutely delicious down there. I got this chicken. I got 3 chickens, as you can see. So 1, 2, and then the middle one I've already processed. And I paid $30 for them. Costco. You can't really beat their prices, right? So... set that over, and then this side too, we'll take that over very quick. There's that. All right, the next chicken I'm not going to break down the same way. There we are. I thought I dropped a little piece. Cool. The next chicken I'm going to spatchcock. So who doesn't love a good spatchcock chicken for barbecue, right? Let's go with that. Chickens are a little more dank than I wish. They got some rowdy skin left on them and whatnot. That's fine. Little feathers still in there. I just got to clean that up right quick. Nothing special. Nothing too crazy anyway. There we go. All those. Flip your bird. Take a quick gander at her. Make sure you clean your armpits too, that's important. On the bird, clean those pits. All right, we'll set that to the side. Let me pull this back just a little bit further. There we go. All right, what are you saying over there? Oh, damn. 97 cents a pound. There you go. Yeah, Ryan, I completely agree with that. It's definitely fresher. Just one of those things when I pull it out, sometimes I'm just like, What can I say though? You're definitely right with that point of view. So what I'm doing this time, I'm just running my knife right down the back. I'm gonna take that spine right out. Oh, I cut right into her there. Let's go this way then. There we go. The nice part of having a sharp knife, so you can get through everything, not just the skin. we go, and make sure to be careful. You always keep your hand completely out of the way because again, it is a sharp knife. There we go. Just zipping right down the spine. Leave that out here. Let's get a little shot of me cutting through there. Very end. I don't want to damage the wing. There we go. Kapow. There's the spine. I sliced into her and accidentally cut it in half, but again, you can just save that for your soup stock. Easy money. Gotta grab a paper towel real quick though. Give me a sec. There we are. Let's also just do that, push that right open. Oh, nice. Actually, that worked out pretty good. So what I like to do is just slide my finger like that. It just usually rips right in. This piece right here we want to get out as well, cleaned up. There we go. Don't like that little bit of cartilage is in there, but we'll get her. There we go. All right. Feeling a little bit better about that now. Waving the knife around. What am I doing? There we go. So again, I like to run my fingers right down through here and feel around. Usually you can just get this and pull it right out. There you go. Bam. Yeah, quick spatchcock. It's just a chef's knife. It's nothing crazy. The knife is, I don't have crazy nice equipment. This knife is, it was gifted to me, I think for Christmas 2 years ago. Yeah. You can tell though it has a coating because it's worn off over the years. So, you know, I probably should invest in a new knife, but that will come as the channel grows, right? Anyway, I'm not worried about it. It cuts. So next, what I like to do is I like to try and stick my fingers in and just reach right around this and pull this out as well. That's another chunk of bone in the chest of a bird that just kind of hangs out. So do your best. Try not to let any bone shards stay in there. And then I also should just probably take a second. Actually, pull this bird out for a second. I should also put down this parchment paper. My golly, this is rowdy. Give me a second, guys. All right, there we go. So there's the seam right down the center. We got these pieces. There we go. Let's just go right through it. Nothing special here. Check it out. Half a chicken. You can even break, honestly, this might even be easier to get to this point and then break them down even further. Next time I try and break down a whole chicken, get it at the beginning. So what I like to do once I've done this is just clean it up because I mean, I don't need all this extra skin. That goes great in the stock pot. So by trimming it off now, I can deal with that and I don't have to deal with it at the time of cooking, and my soup's gonna be better when I make a soup. So that's a win. In fact, maybe I'll make a soup today. That might be something nice to have just on hand. But yeah, so check it out. So this is what it will do once you've done this. And you got your half a chicken. So one of the reasons I really like having half chickens like this is I can pull this out and cook this, and me and my wife both have dinner. I can eat the breast, she can have the leg, or vice versa. It's real straightforward. Honestly, it probably would be vice versa. I really enjoy chicken legs and she likes the whiter meat. But what can you say, right? Yeah. What are you guys saying over here? Give me a spear out of it, right? Yeah, it is a sharp knife. Yeah, you guys are saying it. I agree with what you all are saying. Stuff's crazy out there, right? Just trying to enjoy some good food, though. All right, let me take a moment and try and tidy this because I have a mess right now, right here. A little bit of paper towel. I don't need to waste a bunch. I'll just clean up this little bit of gunk that's on here, and I'll actually fold up and throw away this paper. Pick this up for a second. Sit it down. Why don't I just do this right there? Oh, easy. There's that. Nice clean, fresh piece over here. Ooh, that's gunky. Give this a quick wipe out. So when you actually cut the chicken in half like that, remember we are gonna have stuff like this inside, just this gunk. It's pretty easy. You just got a glove on, you just pull it out. But an easier way is just hit it with some paper towel. There's also little pockets of it right along here too that you can get out. So it's all on you how intensely you want to clean off your chicken. But I'm not worried about this. This chicken looks pretty good at this point. A quick couple wipes. Heck yeah. Again, nice quick half chicken. You can't complain, right? While you guys are chilling here, don't be afraid. Like and subscribe, guys. I'm constantly putting out, recipe videos all week, showing you guys how I barbecue, having a good time chilling. I got a recipe video coming out today at 2 p.m. I also have just a buttload of other videos coming out. Here, let me take a few moments here. Separate some of this out. So we'll put these chicken breasts into a vacuum sealer bag. Set those to the side. We'll go chicken wings into another bag. Ooh, just a little piece of meat there. Actually, that's a small one. We'll throw that in the stock pot. There we go. So again, I was saying this earlier, but Halloween's coming up. So my thought here, can I do a backflip? Ooh, here we go, here we go. If you consider that a backflip, then yeah. Yeah, and Ryan, I'm definitely gonna barbecue most of this. I was actually thinking for these specifically, I could inject, I mean, you may have already heard me say this, but I'm gonna inject it with hot sauce. And I'm gonna hit it with like a black, maybe a coffee style dry rub or like a charcoal-esque dry rub. And then I'm just gonna make bat wings for Halloween. So pretty excited about that recipe. But you'll have to make sure you subscribe and come back for that one. For now, I'm gonna just sit these in a bag. And I also grab this half chicken. I'll get rid of those. And then we'll break down one more chicken fully. I had fun doing that, so. There we go. Put 2 of these in one bag, yeah. That'll be good. There. And this carcass, let me try to get this separated and that meat as well. There we go. Throw this into a bag. There we go. All right. All right, all right, all right. Oh, I guess I have these 2 legs too. I forgot about these. These look good, eh? I'm really pumped on these. I like how clear the skin looks. That looks fantastic. Maybe poke some holes in it or something. Give it a little bit of seasoning. Doesn't that look gorgeous though? It's gonna be good. Real good. All right. And this. There we go. Perfect. Cool. And again, I'm just going to grab a paper towel and just kind of clean this bird off. All right. So there's that. So slice into here, pull back. There's that joint. There we go. So let's just right through that. Perfect. Another bat wing to add to the collection. again. Another bat wing to add to the collection. Pretty pumped on this. It's gonna be real good. So again, when you're cutting up a chicken, you just follow fat lines. It's pretty straightforward. Whew. There we go. So a chicken thigh is just going to run right along here. Same with over on this side. Let's just cut right into the skin. There we go. Giving it that big bend, you expose down in here. Now again, you just run along this fat line. There you have it. Ken, you like the chicken thighs, eh? Check this out, freshly sliced off. I think this chicken looks absolutely gorgeous from being for Costco. Not gonna lie, maybe it's the lighting that I got set up or something. Either way, thanks for stopping by, Ken. I do appreciate it. Hope you're having a great Sunday. Hopefully you're prepping some food yourself. You know, getting ready for some great success today. Okay, let's just finish taking this leg off. There we go. Give it a little cleanup as well. There we go. Oh yeah, actually I might have to hit this with paper towel right quick. And there's a lot of extra gunk on the bottom here. I'll clean that off too. Alright, groovy guys, check this out. 2 thighs, 2 whole wangs. This is gonna be great. Alright, let's see if I can do a better job getting these chicken breasts off this time. Last time wasn't good. Alright, there's the cage. If I follow that, I think. Oh shit, I didn't take out the, what's it called? The wishbone again. Not the end of the world though. Just see what happens here. I might have just mangled this chicken. I'm not too worried about it. Oh, I didn't. Cool. All right, let's figure out what to do with this side then. How do I get all this gunk off? It's kind of working. Oh, okay, until I said that. Well, it wasn't as successful as I wish. I lost that little bit of meat on the inside, but hey, again, like I've been saying this entire time, that's just gonna go in my stock pot. again. We're doing skinless chicken breast. There we go. This one's a bit honkier than the others, so that's good. I'm okay with that. Pop off that bit of fat on the side. There's that. All right, let's check it out. With love, Stanley. Free the Chechen people, right? I'll just trim this up because that's going to burn if I put that into something. There we go. Right there too. Square it off just a little bit. Might as well trim off this little bit of fat. There's a cute little. Boom. All right, guys, again, pulling off the skin, setting to the side, perfect for your chicken stock. There we go. So simple chicken breast there. Still got that wishbone. I gotta remember to take those out. I always forget that. There we go. Should double check the other one. Did I get that? No, I didn't. There we go. What's up, Seema? How you doing today? I knew there was a little piece of bone in there. I could feel it. Do I make a noodle thing for lunch? Huzzah. Another carcass for soup, guys. This is going to be a good soup. Double chicken carcass soup with all the extra little bits. Actually, yeah, maybe I should make some delicious chicken noodle soup. Actually, this is a really good idea. I like the idea of this a lot. All right, groovy. All right, let's throw these pieces away and clean up a little bit here. Carcass into the carcass bag. What's this one? This is half chickens. Yeah, I think nothing goes in there. This is chicken wings. Let's do that next. Check out these little chicken wings that I've been doing. I'm pretty psyched on those. I keep talking about them. It's gonna be a fun little recipe. I don't really do themed recipe videos that often. So when I do it, I'm going to have a good time. Hopefully. There we go. Some chicken drumsticks. Those will probably be good to inject as well. This. And last but not least, some chicken breast. All right. I set this just to the side. There we go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a great time. Thanks so much for popping by. If you're still here chilling and watching and haven't liked and subscribed already, smash those buttons. Appreciate all of you. I hope all of you have a great day. Enjoy some good food, and we'll chat soon. Take care.